Struggling to lose weight and keep it off? You're in the right place. Welcome to our 100 Weight Loss Tips series, your ultimate guide to shedding pounds and staying fit. If you haven't watched previous videos in the series, check out the link in the description so you don't miss any game-changing tips. In this video, we're diving into even more powerful strategies to help you burn fat, stay motivated, and reach your goals faster. Let's get started. Tip 54. The best way to know if you're losing weight is by the fit of your clothes. If you start to feel as though you're floating in your clothes, then you know you're eating, and exercising is doing you some good. Another way to know if you're losing weight is if you can begin moving where you usually buckle your belt. Of course, tighter is better. Tip 55. When you periodically check your weight and the fit of your clothes, reward yourself. Buy yourself some new running shoes or a new pair of jeans. This will help to keep you motivated as you pursue your weight loss goals. Tip 56. Take a day off from exercising to provide your body with a chance to rest and repair. Your body needs a day off once a week. Tip 57. 3 days of 30-minute exercise will help you to maintain your weight. But you need at least 4 days of 30-minute exercise to begin to lose weight, and 5 days a week is even better. Tip 58. Collect information on exercise and easy things you can do from your own home. There is tons of extensive research available on exercise, and you can choose what will assist you the most to meet your weight loss goals. Browse the internet or pick up some books on health and exercise from your local bookstore or library to learn more and how to burn off the desired number of calories you are trying to burn each week. Tip 59. Try to find an exercise buddy. This should be someone who is as committed to exercising and losing weight as you are. One of the advantages of finding a committed partner is that you have someone to keep feeling responsible to them. The knowledge that someone is waiting on you makes it easier for you to get out of bed and go exercise with them. You wouldn't want to stand up your exercise buddy, would you? Tip 60. When your body tells you it has had enough, take a break. When you have worked out for a considerable amount of time, you will start receiving signals from your body. This is particularly important when you are just getting started in your exercise routine. Tip 61. If you decide to increase the length of your workouts, do so gradually. The same is true for the intensity of your workouts. Tip 62. Select an exercise routine that suits your lifestyle. Everybody has a different lifestyle and a different profession. There is no set time that you should or should not work out. If you like to work out late before you go to bed because it is relaxing to you, then do it. If you like to work out early in the morning because it helps you wake up, then that's great too. Some people like to work out on their lunch break to take a break from the stress of their job or because that is the only time they have available. Tip 63. Don't stand around. Walk around. If you can walk around, then do it. People who are pacers are actually doing themselves a lot of good because they are constantly moving. Pacing also helps you think. Tip 64. Don't sit if you can stand. If you can stand comfortably, you will burn more calories doing so than if you were to sit. Tip 65. Don't lie down if you can sit. Same concept as the two above. Tip 66. The couch and the television are anti-weight loss. If you are inclined to become a couch potato, don't sit on it. In fact, if you have to, put a not-so-comfortable chair in front of the television so you won't spend so much time in front of it. The same is true for the computer if you're a computer junkie. Some people have a more comfortable chair in front of their computer than they do in front of their television. This is, of course, if you don't work from home and need to work hours at a time in front of your computer because your chair is very important then. Tip 67. If you have a job where you sit the whole time, stand up and stretch every half hour or so. Most of today's jobs are in front of a computer and require you to sit. If you have a job like this, make it a point to move every so often. Tip 68. Walk around while you're on the telephone. You'll get a good workout if it is a long conversation. Tip 69. Use the stairs instead of the elevator or escalator. These are great conveniences, but they make us very lazy. Also, it may be quicker to take the stairs than to wait on an elevator to open. Tip 70. Quit smoking. Smoking does not contribute to your weight exactly, but it does lead to erratic eating behaviors and increases caffeine dependence. Tip 71. 10 minutes of cardio a day is good for most. You can get this by other methods than running. Tip 72. If you can't run for a physical reason, then try 15 minutes of brisk walking to keep fit. That's it for today's episode of 100 Weight Loss Tips. But we're just getting started. This is the part 5 of our Ultimate Weight Loss series, and there's so much more to cover. Want to learn even more powerful tips to speed up fat loss, boost metabolism, and stay motivated? Check out the full playlist. It's packed with everything you need to transform your body and achieve lasting results. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next part. Now that you've got some powerful tools for burning fat, if you're ready to take it to the next level, check out my recommended resources below. The Custom Keto Diet, the Smoothie Diet, and Eat Stop Eat are all specially designed programs that help you reach your goals faster. Just click the links in the description to find the one that's best for you and get started on your journey to a healthier, fitter you. Let's make those goals a reality.